Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, where it looks like there's some new Final Fantasy cards. So that's pretty neat. But I got some packs. Let's go ahead and open those packs. Oh, I got a pack. I'll go ahead and open up that pack. And alright. Some more Airbender cards. That's sweet. If y'all didn't see yesterday's episode, I played another Avatar Last Airbender draft. It's the third time trying to win at that, so if you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. It was on Forge. But we're going to go ahead and hop into the game here. I made a new deck. This is my small deck. It's 60 cards. It hurt me to make this deck. Just to make it a 60 card deck. So it's here. It's not bad, but it's basically like get good thing out, make good thing win, and if they kill good thing, then I'm kind of SOL. So that's basically how it rolls. So like this would be get her down, make her to a 6/6, try to attack 4 times and win. Unless I top deck my double strike bird. So let's do this, let's do her. Next turn we can make her a 3/3. So then should be a 7/7 when I do this. Graveyard, draw a card. Sacrifice this, you gain 3 life. Okay. This artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. So tap 2, sacrifice it, gain 3 life, and draw a card. Okay. Red, white. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tap creatures, put 1 creature on target creature you control. Okay. Well, we got our 4th mana. So as long as they don't kill my guy, I can hit them for 7 next turn, knocking them to 10. Which means I'd win still in 3 turns. Good lord. This guy is becoming an issue. Ooh, the sword is awesome. I'd rather have the sword, because I need an alternative. I don't have enough mana for that. Good lord. I don't understand how I misplayed that hard. Oh my god. Well, it doesn't change anything. Technically, if she doesn't die, I would still win in 2 turns by powering up her. Let's just kill that. I don't know why you didn't think I wouldn't. Alright, so now I can use a sword attack and... or not use a sword, but use that and attack. Because I'll still win next turn. Yeah, we'll do that. Because this will give me an option to get out something else. Let's do that. Doing Angel. And we'll end turn. So he's got to get rid of her, or I win. Unfortunately, I only have 5 mana, so I can't get Bahamut out. But I got another one of her in my hand, so technically, I'd have to get rid of her twice. Let's kill this guy. don't think they know what they're doing, but that's fine. They think they're protected. Oh, but they kinda are, because I can only knock them to 7. That's fine. We'll just do this. Knock them to 7. So knock them to 1, sorry, hit them for 7. And then let's play this on her. So now she's an 11-10. And they get another thing out. That's hilarious. I'm gonna get rid of it again. They might concede after this. There's a good chance. Nope. Okay, don't even let me attack. Or, you know, don't even say good game back. That's fine. But yeah, that's how this deck rolls. It gets thing down and hopes the opponent can't get rid of it. That's the big thing for it. Let's do another game. See if my new white deck can continue doing decent. And this is not good. So we're gonna have to mulligan that. No creatures. Gonna have to mulligan that. That's better. I don't really want to get rid of 2 things though. Get rid of her. So yeah, let's get rid of her. I'll keep the board wipe. Yeah, that's not good for us. Already down 2 cards. They're running white-black, annoyingly. That board wipe might be coming in handy. Her down. If I could get 2 more lands, that board wipe would be open. Just depends on what they get out. I'm assuming we got a lion coming down. Yep, what do you know? It's automatically a 4/4. Yep. Now another creature. Well, they got 2 cards left in hand. So that is promising. Let's get rid of the lion. I'll just attack for 2. Get some of that life down, just in case they get a dual blade out. Because I still got a few turns so I could get my board wiped down, so I don't need to keep the lion alive. It doesn't look like they've gotten any more mana either. Oh, no, there it is. We got some more. Again, I want to wait, because I think I'm just going to board wipe and then drop my stuff. Although I could play her and just start going ham. Because they got a lot of stuff, but none of it's big. They're up to 5 mana now, so they could get something decent out. really don't want to. Let's just do it. Hopefully I don't do anything insane. See what they get. I assume they get removal, that's why they're saying nice. Because I'm not going to sit here and say thanks and then they kill it. Well, they got another lion down. Alright, so now they're out of a hand. They got no flying blockers. I can hit them for 9. And then board wipe. Seems like a decent plan. Now I got something good to play. Okay, yeah, that's fine with me. We'll do this. And then we'll board wipe. And now we'll get down our anti-Spider-Man, I think is what this card really is, even though it's, you know, not that. Well, they get out their guy. So they're gonna warp that. Alright, let's just get him out. Play this and then do bird and then get him down. Whenever another creature or effect control enters, you gain a life. Alright, they're gonna play her. And then on my turn, we're gonna do this and that. So I'll do this. Now we're both top decking. But my board state's a bit better. So next turn, I'm guaranteed to hit them for 4. Unless they get a removal. Nope, they get that. That's fine. I wouldn't suggest attacking. Okay. We'll hold the removal for now. He's now 6/6. We'll end turn. They get a land, which they are going to put their next card on top. Okay, so it must be a decent card. Hopefully it's not removable. Why would you do this? Unless you just want the game to end? I don't understand that. Or they have, get stuff back from the graveyard, potentially. Yeah. Either they bring everything back, or, I win. So now you can zombify. I don't think you can zombify anything with flying. Yeah, you can't. So now it's my turn and I'll win. Just go straight to attacks. You don't got lifelink, so you can block, it won't matter. I was glad he played his whole hand out, so that board wipe was super impactful. This deck is running, I think, 3 board wipes. It's very helpful. Let's play again. See, I mean, again, this deck is doing decent. But it's just, I don't know. It's not as fun, I guess, because usually early game, if they don't remove my guys, it's just a win, because I'm usually doing some crazy stuff, like getting him out plus the other thing. It's just this and Angelic Destiny is great. Swift boots are good. That saved me one game. Hexproof is so much better than Ward. I feel like this is going to be a blue deck. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Or it could be a nothing deck, because he's not doing anything. Alright, well, I guess he finally decided to keep his hand. Alright, let's get land, get our boots down. I need to get one more land, please. If I get 3 more, that'd be great, but 1 more is enough. Great, landfall. That's awesome. Can't wait for that. This does permanent. Yeah, so I can get rid of that. But I'll need to get rid of that, annoyingly. We're gonna have to do this, unfortunately. Because, yeah, I'm not getting enough mana to play more things. Okay, we'll just block that. Yep. Okay, so now let's do this. Let's do this. And then we'll do that. And then we'll use this to get rid of that. And we'll do this. And then we'll do this to get rid of that. And then we got hexproof, so that's great. We got first double strike, so this guy won't hit me. I got more land, that's awesome. Let's get another bird out, because they are very useful. We'll attack, he's gonna block, thinking he kills me. Or not, he's gonna give up. I don't know. Can I do this and do bird? And then just, do I win? No, I don't win. He's down to 1. That was crazy. Let's get her down. And we'll end turn. Good game. That's what I'm saying. Like, this deck just goes so quickly. If you don't have early game removal, it's smacking you in the face. And, you know, having that Buster Sword definitely worked out great. So you may have a copy. Oh, I'm good. Alright, let's play another game. See if we can just keep this streak up with our white deck. Let's see. Fighting an angel with Toph. We'll keep this. It's not great, but that's okay. I can give my angel armor to make sure she's protected if need be. The armor will make her into a 4/2. But I'd prefer to top deck something better. More land. Let's see if I get flooded out. I got enough land in my hand to board wipe now, so that's nice. Okay, we're fighting blue-green. And we are flooding. So that's not good. Ramping, that's fine. Let's do this, let's warp her. I know I could have played her, but I'd rather get more lands out of my deck to hopefully stop me from help me from flooding more, since I got lands out of my deck. Unfortunately, now I cannot attach my armor. So they can kill my angel, which would not be cool. Okay. We're gonna scry, put that card on top, and get out a giant, which I can kill if I use the armor. Let's get her down. Skip on the armor for this turn, so I could get my angel out. Next turn, I'll attack with both, and then I'll attach the armor to whoever they block. That's an issue. I need to... I'd hate to board white. No blocks. Let's do that. I got 6 mana, I could play both of them, but then I can't armor. Play this, get rid of that. Yeah, let's do that. I'll get rid of this. We'll attack for 6. And next turn we can block the 4/4 with our angel with our armor, making them a... Well, that's annoying. Oh, they got a 5/3 blocker. Maybe I do just board wipe. Seems like the best line of action right now. I'm gonna board wipe next turn. So let's just pass. should have got this out. Well, I want to get the knight out, so... No. Okay. So you get another guy out. You got a land in hand? You do. So I'm glad I held off on the board wipe. I'm blocking both of them because I'm blowing up the board. So I don't care if they survive. My turn. Land, board wipe. I have 3 mana left over. Let's get him down. And next turn I could play my knight and play this. That's a good card. Okay. Let's get our knight out. Let's get this out. Let's attack. Hit him for 2. Everybody gets a power up. Next turn I turn him into a 4/4, get him down to 2. Oh, they're gonna bounce my bird back to my hand. They're gonna bounce the bird back to... What are you doing? You insane fool. Okay, well, we're just gonna play Helm. And then we're gonna get her back. And then we're just gonna attach this. And I'm gonna hit you in the face for 8. So you're at 2. And then it's your turn. Good luck. You gotta bounce both my flyers now. You don't have a flying blocker. Yeah, so I win. That's it, my guy. You can't block flying. Well, didn't even want a good game. I guess at least he let me just attack and win, but he could have good gamed. He was building up his army, which was great, but he should have got rid of my bird. I just don't understand why he didn't. I mean, I get it, the token, when you bounce it to the hand, that it gets removed because it's a token, but I guess because he thought he had the other bounce in his hand, then he'd bounce the other bird and he wouldn't care, but yeah. Unfortunately, that board wipe plus letting my bird live was a bad idea. Alright. Ooh, no creature till turn 5. I'm gonna mulligan that. This is better. I'll get rid of one of my birds because I can use that to get out more planes. So keep this. You know what? This deck has a lot of planes. I'm just going to get rid of her. And we're going to hope for the best. All I need to do is get 2 lands within the next 3 turns. I think this deck can do that. Well, if they're playing the game. Yeah, Appa, I agree. There we go. Alright, so green-white's what we're fighting against. We'll get our knight out. So now we have a 2/2 Vigilant Knight. I should have stationed this, since I couldn't attack, but it's fine. I hardly ever actually use this. I should use it more, but... Most of the time I don't get the option. There we go. Playing the game again. Alright, let's top deck a land. Yes, let's go. Alright. We need one more land. And that's going to put us at 4, which means we can slap him in the face for 10 if I top deck a land. And then he'll give up. Honestly, like, most people at that point would give up. Yep, there's my land. There's that. Get it on him. Alpha strike. Hit him for 10. Yeah, they gave up. Yeah, I mean, again, it's what this deck does. Bird, Angelic Destiny, 10 damage. You know, turn 4. Turn 4. That's it's insane. And you gotta have some kind of removal for it. If not, it's just, yeah. But if you do got removal, I mean, you know, then the game will continue. But I had another bird. So if your removal destroyed the bird, then Angelic Destiny would go back to my hand. I play the other bird. I attach Angelic Destiny again. And there we go. Swiftfoot Boots, you know, I put it on the bird. The bird can't die from spells. And then I do that, and again, we're slapping them in the face. But let's get this game going. Fighting a black deck. So they are going to have removal. So if I could wait on my bird, that would be great. Well, actually, if I just top deck a land at this point, because this is going into my hand. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Because I still get the land, which is what I really needed. Land. Play said land. End turn. Now, if I could top deck a land, I get my bird out, I attach Swiftfoot Boots to my bird. Oh my god, that's the wrong land. Dumb game. Good lord. Let's get rid of the Vampire Nighthawk. And next turn, Strike Force Bird, Swiftfoot Boots, attack for 2. There we go. And next turn, Angelic Destiny for 5, or make them a 5/5, 5/7, 5/7, and then slap them for 10. Or if I top deck a land, I could get the sword out. I got a blocker. I can't do trample though. I wish I could. Good lord. That would be amazing. Oh my god, another Angelic Destiny. That's insane. I'm just gonna do this since we can't attach the sword in one turn. I don't like playing the sword and then having to wait a turn to attach to it. Ooh, you're taking it all? Ow. Okay. So we're down to 11. So if you don't do anything, well, you could block. Okay. We're just trying to gain life and get chump blockers. Okay. I can remove one of your chump blockers. Let's attack. If they don't block, I'm playing the sword. What's wrong with you? Alright, let's get the sword out. And we'll end turn. You're playing a dangerous game, my friend. Very dangerous game. We'll attach the sword. And then get rid of one of their flying blockers. It'll be this one. And then the next turn, if they don't get another flying blocker out, we just remove that with Banishing Light and attack. So get this down, attach the sword, attack for 8, get forward. They got a chop block. They just give up. You got turns. I guess because I had hexproof, they were like it's a waste of time because I can't get rid of the bird. They know I'd just sit here and keep smashing at them. Yay, white deck. the thing, you know, I really didn't want to play a 60 card deck is doing very well. Surprisingly. But again, making this deck was very hard. We'll keep this. Alright, we get another bird, so that's what's up. This removal is okay, you know, it's cheap, but having to have a land is a pain in the butt. We're getting rid of Helm. This, do that. Or I could just start farming and attacking. I mean, that's another option. They hit me for 2. Let's do that. I don't know. Let's just get the bird out. Because they didn't play a land last turn. Okay, well there it is. They're just getting ramped down for now. So if I want to... Well, that dies. Unless they have a thing. Which they don't. I don't think they knew what they were doing there. I don't think. I could be wrong. Okay, let's go crazy and knock them to 10. What is this gonna do? Tap, sacrifice an artifact, draw 2 cards, and discard a card. Okay. So if they don't have something, they're gonna concede. Which is starting to seem like that's gonna be the case. They get the giant worm, so they just concede and lose. No good game though. Yeah, I mean, I know you lost, but you still could good game. I mean, that's the whole point of good game. You say it even though you lost. If they say it first. You know, you don't want to... I mean, you could say it even if you're losing, technically, but... whenever another creature artifact dies, put a 1/1 counter on this. That's great with that stupid mobilize strategy, because they come out, they die, and then you get a ton of 1/1 counters. But I don't know. I don't like the mobilize strategy. I think it's annoying. No creatures. A lot of decent stuff, just I need a creature, at least. Oh my god, I just kept that hand. That was a mistake. I totally meant a mulligan, but I was catching a Pokemon on Pokemon Go and misclicked. So we're gonna see how this game goes. The win streak I had on this episode is about to end. Oh, I got a creature, so that's great. Let's get him down. So I got something. They are, though, doing the work right now. I got board wipe. I could let them build their stuff up, then board wipe. Let's do the plains. And we'll just pass turn. See if they could just play out their hand. Good lord, stop it. Hit me for 1,000 scratches. Yeah, keep playing stuff, please. So my board wipe is the most effective. I do need to top deck another land. So that's a thing to keep in mind. Good lord. You're so annoying. Alright, let's play the land. And then we'll end turn. We need to top deck a land. Oh my god, yes please. Let me Heart of a Cards. Top deck a land right now. Because I need to get rid of this thing. Oh my god. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, we need to Heart of the Cards so hard right now. I can at least block that. Stupid 1/1. Alright, Heart of the Cards. All we need is an island. All we need is an island. Crap. We didn't get it. Okay. Let's remove this guy. And we're gonna do no attacks and pray for an island. We need an island. Oh, okay. They get rid of my enchantment. Still, if I can top deck a land, I can board wipe. They're playing out their hand, which is what I want. Good lord. That's a lot of pain. Let's block there, and we got to get a land. Oh my god. Yep, we need a land. They're out of a hand. If we could top deck a land, Heart of the Cards this. Yes! Let's go! Board wipe central, baby! Oh, yes. Goodbye. Unfortunately, they get something back from that board wipe. Which, actually is bad. Well, it's not going to be a 7 attacker. Yeah, so that's good. Oh my god. Okay. Now they're going to hit me for 1. Yep. Of course you are. Alright. Land. I got 6 mana. I could do this. I need to do this and that and just start smashing into them. So let's get that down. And then we'll end turn. Oh my god. They top deck a land, so that's good for me. I'll smash them in the face. They take 10. I'll win in 4 turns if I don't do anything else. But I do plan on doing other things. Oh my god, there's Crazy Cat Lady. They can build up their board state again. Gain some life. Yep. If I could top deck a land. Oh, that's even better. Yeah. It's not written in the stars too much for you, my guy. Because them having life link is gonna be crazy. If I could get my boots, my Swiftfoot boots, that'd be great as well. Because then I can make them hexproof. But until then, we're just gonna keep hounding away at them. They don't have much longer to live. Definitely with me having 2 birds out. Alright, so land. Let's get this out. So then we'll attack for 7. No, 12. And then they get a power up. And then that's game. Because that's... Oh, they got a blocker. I'll get rid of that blocker. Well, 12, 2, 4, so that's, yeah, so I won't be game. So in that case, let's get him out. Let's warp her. Getting another land. And then we'll Alpha Strike. We still gain the 12. No, we just gained 6 because we don't hit them a second time. But that's fine. And then we'll play our planes and end turn. Everybody gets a power up. My angel goes back to exile. Or goes to exile. Not back to it. And then we win the game. Guess they're just stalling or thinking about it. I don't know what they drew. Nothing. So let's go to attack and see if we just win. Yep, we just win. Good game. Although I don't think I'm going to say it back at that point, but I didn't want to say it too early because I didn't know what was in their hand. They might have been bluffing and just had a land, and they didn't. They thought maybe I'd be afraid to attack, but nope. We're attacking. We got 7 more minutes in this episode. I wonder. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep playing, but I feel like this win streak is going to die soon. And technically, if I give up now, the win streak doesn't die for this episode. But I honestly just want to see how far I can get this win streak to go. Although it means nothing because it's not ranked. But, yeah, that's fun. I still would like to see what this run streak can continue to. I love Basilisk Collar and 3 mana. I don't like not having anything. I could board wipe. Let's keep it. We'll let them build up a mana base, not a mana base, but a board base, and board wipe. I got my bird, which is awesome. So it's just end turn. Okay. Esper Origins. They could transform it when they play it from their graveyard. Turns into a 4/4. Okay. I got rid of Yuna. Let's get our bird out. Next turn we can equip the collar and get out a knight. So we'll do that. They are running through their deck. But for now, I need to do this. I'm not too worried about this at the moment. Turn the Saga with mana value X from your graveyard. Uh-oh. Exile Terror, okay. Those are both issues. Let me get rid of Terra. And then I will Alpha Strike with them. Okay. What is this? Alright, they get to draw a card. It's a 3/2 demon, and that's all it is. Okay. I got 3 mana still. Let's get our bird out. And let's attack. If they block with a demon, that's fine. They don't get to draw an extra card next turn. They're not blocking with their demon, because they want to draw that extra card. I need to get a land so I can get my enchantment out. That's what I really need right now. I got rid of another one of her. Uh-oh. There's Sithrothing. I finally got another land, annoyingly. Alright, let's play her. We'll attach the collar to her. And then we'll end. He's got another turn to live. They're gonna get Yuna down. Yuna's an issue. She's Ward 2, we could get rid of that. Unfortunately, that means I do not... Good lord. Well, that's extremely annoying. I'm gonna have to board wipe. Good lord, you stink. I don't want to board wipe. Cancel. Let me attack you first. Gain my 2 HP, or 2 health. And then I'll board wipe. Good lord. I don't want to do that. And you get another one. Oh my god. You're getting annoying, my friend. Guess what I have? Another board wipe. And your cards are exiled, so you're not bringing them back this time. Good lord. This guy. He's getting all this stuff out. All of it. Got more land. Should I get rid of this? The next creature spell you play comes in with a 1/1 counter on it. I can flash back a ton of stuff. Oh my god. Draw a card if you control. Let's just get this out for now. Hopefully we could get a land. I mean, not a land, but a creature. They got 2 cards in hand. One of them was a land. They are going to flash this back, so they get the 4/4 out, unfortunately. And they're going to do it again. Man, if I have a 3rd board wipe, that'd be hilarious. Unfortunately, I do not. If I can get rid of your stuff, and then you could just do it again. And then I could just do it again. That's actually funny. That's gone. Right. They could get Tara back. Yep. Or Terra. Good lord. It's like freaking Sephiroth could play it again. God. Yeah, I'm not winning this one. I'll tell you that right now. That's not gonna happen. Oh, we're at an hour. So technically, in this episode, I didn't lose any games. Because the episode ends now. But I could, I mean, it's 1921, although they have 1,000,000 cards in hand. So they could still come back from this. They got 10 cards left in their deck. Dear God. They have 9 cards left in their deck. Okay, they're not going to get one out, because either they're out of mana. God. I need to top deck my board wipe very badly. If I could top deck that, that'd be insane right now. Well, now they have 9 cards in deck. That's not good. 4s, 10, 15. I think I lose next turn. Yep. Well, we saw how far it could go. Well, they lost one of their creatures, so I'm not gonna lose necessarily, but I do need, they got 6 cards left in hand, I need to get my board wipe pretty badly. Well, it got exiled, that's kind of funny. I lost. Yep. I mean, they could just keep doing things and keep doing things and keep doing things. I almost decked out at 4 cards left in deck. Now they're BMing. I'm sorry, I didn't realize we're just going to play the BM game. So, that was unnecessary. After I already gave your guy a 4/4 power up. Well, that was still pretty awesome for how many games I did win in a row. I mean, again, this deck does well. It's just, like I said, it just gets on going early. That game, I shouldn't have kept that hand. But, you know, it is what it is. The board wipes, I mean, they did their job. But they could just keep getting everything back, which was the annoying part. But for now, we'll go ahead and end this episode here. If you can, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye, y'all.